And you supposed to end it in your b-boy stance.
I was vibing.
Like we was having our own breakdancing chair battle as the show was coming on. Y'all didn't see me. I'm ended in my b-boy stance.
Yeah.
Now you go, your move. Yeah, like that. Like I had my Pumas on and everything.
My Adidas.
Ozone and Turbo. You know what I mean? Or not B Street. They was even better. That was B Street.
Yeah, B Street. Yeah.
You better eat them eggs before I break your legs. You know where your talent came from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just one-liners all day. Listen, it started with Coach Rowe. I don't know where this day is gonna go, but here he is. Here he is. It's Friday. Friday coming. Friday coming. I'm in the building with Cal. You all out of bullets. You don't even got no bullets anymore. You don't even got no bullets. Time out. I gotta fix my gun. I gotta fix my gun. My gun ain't working. My gun ain't working right now. My gun not working.
You cheating.
See, that's that bullshit coat. That's that bullshit coat coming. That's that bullshit coat coming. We ain't got time. Friday is here, y'all. We've been rocking. I don't even know. Y'all look at us. Look at us. We done made it, y'all. We didn't know how we was gonna get through this week without no basketball. And look at us. We done made it.
We talked about it.
It's basketball on tonight. We done made it together. We did it.
Shout out my Nerf hoop a little bit.
Shout out your Nerf hoop a little bit. Rewatch some games. Whatever we can do. MJ Lover in the building. What up, though? We got a big bets show coming tonight. Well, not tonight. This afternoon. I ain't gonna say tonight. Okay? I ain't gonna say tonight. But later this afternoon, we got a big bet show coming. But right now,
shame on a picker who
Friday coming. You know what? Don't do that.
Shame on a picker that got to put shekels on a picker.
Not shekels on a picker. Pickers on the shekel. Shekels on a picker. What? Y'all, we are here. I got Coach Coleman in the building. I got him on the hot seat today. We're gonna talk coaches. We're gonna talk coaches, but before I can even let me tell y'all something. Coach came in with breaking news. Coach came in and they gave me a perspective that I didn't see coming that I need y'all to help me break down. I need y'all to help me break this one down, okay? So come on in, get close, listen in so I can tell y'all what Coach then told about what we missed in Chicago. Listen, let me tell y'all what we missed in Chicago, okay? Y'all did not tell me that Sidney Johnson that they hired in Chicago, the Chicago Sky. Now, I think he's just coming in. I didn't realize that he had been put on Teresa Weatherspoon's staff in February. So they hired her assistant to replace her. I didn't realize he was her current assistant, y'all. I don't know if I had took my medicine or I had too much medicine. I don't know. But I hadn't realized that part. Did y'all realize that? That the coach that is gonna be the head coach at the Sky been there the whole time?
Y'all that's tell Tyler me. Marsh.
I'm sorry. Not Chicago, y'all. Washington. I'm sorry, Chicago. Washington. They hired somebody off Teresa Weatherspoon's staff to coach in Washington. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that he was a current coach on Teresa Weatherspoon's staff, a staff who got shown the door, right? And now not her, but him. He gonna be the head coach at Washington. How does that work? Somebody talk to me. Okay, So T Carmella, you knew. Talk to me about that. How does that work, and why is that okay? And then how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Coach? Give me your take on that. That's weird to me because usually, when the staff go, they don't usually touch somebody right away. So, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, usually in that type of situation, if you're a pro, if you get hired, at college level. You kind of, based on the mess and the dust that's all kicked up, that's usually what you see. So for me, it piqued some curiosity. I was like, so you are out, Mo, you sabotage the situation, and then you get rewarded for it because there's something in the mix.
It's looking a little sus.
Because on the high school level, I had an assistant who was a teacher in the building. On my second season at the school, intentionally sabotaging, and of course, the next season they're the head coach, and so this happened. It's a cutthroat business. So in order for that to do, you had to do somebody's dirty bidding. If you get rewarded for not doing a great job by becoming the head coach, usually you hire somebody that has what you consider a successful season. So obviously, I can't say it's just because you know somebody. Obviously, there's some behind the scenes thing, and I'm gonna stick to that story because when I did some digging and before we talked on the show, something just said right in my spirit. It didn't sit right.
You didn't drop the bomb on me, Coach. You didn't drop the bomb on me, Coach. I didn't see this one coming. Yeah, I got a lot of questions. For those of y'all who knew him as an assistant in Chicago, let me know, how did y'all feel he did in Chicago? Yeah, okay, see, it happens. He wasn't the best assistant to me. He's back at home because he was an assistant coach with Georgetown. Okay.
But he didn't prove anything.
How did he keep getting these jobs? He's not doing a good job where he at.
Right.
Okay, now Malik, you say you new to the WNBA, so you here just listening, but you have never heard of an assistant getting a head coaching job unless they win a championship. So the head coach got fired, and the assistant off Teresa's tree got hired as a head coach.
Right.
Teaspoon was taking a lot of her cues from him, but why did Chicago hire him? Was my thought. Okay.
So he set her up. Failure.
Oh, Coach, you're digging into one here. This one, do you think he set her up for failure?
Sister,
okay. Now Emily Jones, Emily, you smell a rat too. Okay, this is a new one, y'all. This is a new one. Let's talk about it because I didn't realize when I was looking at Sydney. I seen the Olympic experience. I seen other stuff. I may have even said Chicago, but when I said Chicago, I wasn't thinking like current sitting assistant on the Chicago team that Teaspoon just got fired from. No way in the world was I thinking that. So y'all break that down for me. And then if you Teaspoon, how do you feel?
Oh man, the Wayne Brady got a smack up. That's how I'm feeling. But she does a good job of carrying it well.
So cow on site when I see you.
Cow.
Pew 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 on site when I see you.
See you. Yeah.
Do you think he'll turn around and hire a Teaspoon on his staff?
No.
Okay. Do y'all? Okay. So for those of y'all who recognize him, you don't know who the guy knows. He has been on coaching circles. Okay.
But you still didn't have any success.
I told y'all Teaspoon was a placeholder. Okay.
Right.
Coach might be on to something because Teaspoon would look back to him to see if she would challenge a call, and majority of the time he was unprepared, as if he wasn't watching the replay on the iPad. Oh God. Okay, see, Carmel, we're gonna get into this with you because you were paying real good attention over here. So you were the first one to say, yeah, you knew it. Okay, so come on, let's talk to me about this. Because so now we know Tyler Marsh, he's there now. He had a responsibility of player development. Do we know what Sydney Johnson's job was as the assistant, other than to miss whether or not we should challenge? Because it was so many times we kept going, girl, why you ain't challenging? Now we know he ain't had an iPad on. He ain't had the iPad on looking. Political ill. I'm feeling the conversation having to come up. feeling the conversation coming here. Because
that's a WTF episode.
I got to dig a little deeper into what exactly happened with Teaspoon here. Might have to dig a little deeper into this. Let me see. You fired coach with NBA experience, but promoted an assistant that has multiple stops. Sounds fishy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else? What else did you find, Coach? I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is really intriguing for me, man. This thing here.
Well, I mean, just and looking at that, I think he has connections with the president there, but it does. To me though, for me to hire somebody with a friend or not, I have to have a resume that justifies my hire, and maybe I'm just a rare one. But it just doesn't add. Resume doesn't add up to say put you as a head coach because it's all what you've done lately.
And that's what I thought. This was. I thought sports is whatever you done for me lately.
Yeah, so
it's definitely a Miss Jackson, if you nasty kind of thing. What have you done for me lately?
My mindset is I'm going to hire somebody that comes from a struggling team, even though it had some superstars on it. It's about what did your team do? Did you make them better, competitive? And yeah, kind of, sort of, you did. They weren't last place. They were.
If you don't mind, if you don't mind, time out for me, real quick. From your experience and also coaches in the chat, help me understand, right? The dynamic of head coach, assistant coach, right? So in my mind, their assistant coaches are doing the player development, and I don't know if somebody work with the guards, or somebody work with the forwards, or somebody work with the centers, or somebody do the scouting, or somebody do the development, and somebody do something else. Can you give me a breakdown of, in general, how responsibilities break up amongst assistant coaches and how many you usually have and that kind of stuff?
Okay, well, in the college level, you have a number. A wide number depends on your budget and things, but you usually try to have assistant that focuses on the defense to cover for that scout the defensive scheme for that game that night, and then you have an assistant for offensive adjustments. When I was coaching semi-pro, my job was just I coached defense in practice because I was good at it, but my job was to make the offensive adjustments or switch sets.
Okay.
Or to make a call to change a set to notice that when we were getting, dry. So you have that. And then with the technology, you have the iPad piece and all, with you have the, challenge the call. So, when you have more budget, you have more things, so the player development, that if you play development, you probably need to have some on-court responsibilities, And when I coached high school, I had 2 assistants.
Well, we know ain't no budget in the WNBA. Okay, so everybody's wearing 19 hats.
And then if you have an assistant you trust, you'll have an assistant that will send subs to the table, rotations. They'll send subs to the table with you, so you're not always picking. So that even happens.
So you really you entrust your assistants to make the subs?
I've had that. I had the privilege of that as a high school coach, where because you knew we won't. I mean, I already knew we was only going 7-8 deep, so I only knew what 2 he could do. And then sometimes if he took him out prematurely, I would go back and be like, "Hey, I know you're trying to be helpful." I say to my sister, "I know you're trying to be helpful, but you got to look at the situation. You can't do that in the situation. You can't sub. You can't sub on our rotation. You got to look at what we dealing with." So,
Coach, you have, I don't know, it went weird for a minute. You sound like you were underwater, then you sped up. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it all depends with the budget working it, how much you trust that person, responsibility with.
Well, because at the end of the day, even if the assistant sent the sub, if it's wrong, you don't want to get fired, head coach, right? They're not gonna say, you know what, the assistant made the mistake. Your neck on the line, your name on the line, your light bill, your light bill on the line. Okay.
Right. Okay. I mean, and sometimes I did that with the second. I did it with my assistant my second and last season of high school because I knew they wanted the job, so I did it so I could see and be clear to me. I knew I wasn't coming back after that season anymore.
Got it. So,
yeah. Like, no, I left on my own. Like I wasn't putting up.
Yeah, like how kind of like how Deion did at Jackson State. Like, I'm leaving. This is what I built here. This is who I think understands what I've done. Right. If you want to keep this going, this is the best.
This is my second season. I had built a culture for them.
Mhm.
I had developed their incoming freshman class. I had developed them to where they know how to play basketball. So, I left it in better shape than I found it, and I couldn't deal with the rest of the stress that came with that area, with that school.
And that's a great. I forget which coach that was. That was that Sides left it better than I found it.
Yeah.
Now, what you do with it from here? I left it better than I found it. Remember that part of it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Let's jump in the chat here. This is like I said. I was gonna talk about something totally different, but coach was like, "Yeah, no, we're not talking about that." But okay. It's all good. It's all good. I go with it. Okay. So let me bump this.
Yeah, we got some chat.
Yeah, where are the Chicago Sky fans? We still haven't had questions answered on the moves they have made. I'm just saying. Okay, we're gonna get to them, MJ Lover. You like and let's not forget. They always use women as placeholders. That's totally unfortunate. Yes, it's odd considering you didn't come from a playoff team.
Thank you.
Right. Now Tyler Marsh is coming from someplace where Tyler Marsh gonna show up with a ring on his finger, ain't he? He was there when they won a ring. Okay, so he was trying to get another ring. Okay, so you can see you didn't win it this year, but you didn't win it before, and not right? And you did some player development that to the point where these players are gonna miss you, right? But you also, and I don't know if you knew that the job was gonna be open. Now, when I start thinking back about why were you tweeting out about what the Chicago players should do? And why were you looking at what the Chicago Sky players were doing? Why would you tweet that out?
Because there's already
as to what the Chicago Sky players should be doing, letting people know that you have been watching the Chicago Sky. Like, you got it. Now my ears is up now. You said it was kind of cutthroat. I didn't think it was that cutthroat like that. But did somebody already know that potentially there was just a placeholder in Chicago and to make your bid for it? And that was a nice way. Oh, you know what? I saw Camilla should do this. It looked cute. It looked real nice, right? That was nice of him to shoot something out about Camilla, but it was calculated. It was calculated. If you knew that this woman's job was on the line, and then if you knew that and you was tweeting that kind of stuff, to me, it was like, why you didn't pour her coattail to it?
And the office was already in informal talks with you. It's something that you already knew they were interested in. This is this is not by happenstance, as they say. It's some intention.
What you say happenstance? I say what's the word they like? It's not a coinky dink.
Not a coinky dink. Right.
It's not a coinky dink here. Okay, we gotta be paying attention. Let's see, and was in my top 2 to jump on as a fan, but I can't get with that front office shenanigans. I'm already a Cowboy fan. I can't take no more. Yeah. Don't embrace that one. If you get Cowboys in the sky, man, have your blood pressure up. Don't do that. Cowboys and the sky, sheesh.
Maybe 150.
Then you have an associate coach who does the strategy with you. Okay, got you. Malik, you're right. He did have head coach experience with Princeton and Fairfield University. That's as far as his head coaching experience goes. And then what did they do? What did they do? Princeton or Fairfield? Okay. Chicago was in my top 2 to jump on as a new fan. But I know what you was talking about. I know who you was talking about. Political Lils in the house. I was an assistant coach and assistant general manager for a semi-pro team for 2 years. The owner didn't sign the coach back for the second year, but kept me as an assistant. Okay. They like what you was doing. Okay. But they didn't make you the head coach, though. Did they? And didn't nobody else come and pick you up and make you the head coach after the other coach got fired? But you kept your check. I can appreciate that you kept your check. You did good. They like what you did. The other coach probably respected your knowledge, understanding of the players. I can see that. But to then take you as an assistant in a team that people considered a failure because you fired the coach and make you the head of another team that was damn near in the playoffs, just weird. But okay, let me see. We need some answers about your Sky that are not being answered by management. Like, what are they doing? Oh man, that's a whole nother show by itself. Let me see. I forgot Sydney has USA basketball 3-on-3 assistant coach experience. Maybe they considered that during hiring him. And I think they just made him the head coach, didn't they? Did they just make him the head coach for 3-on-3 coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's the head coach coming up.
No, I mean, Sydney, I love to see some black men and black male and female coaches, but I would say his coaching record is subpar, is mediocre. It's.
I'm gonna say it if y'all ain't gonna say it. Sidney Johnson is looking like Doc Rivers in Milwaukee right now. Okay? If y'all don't want to say it, God damn it, I'm going to say it. Sidney Johnson looking like Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers up there at every coaching meeting. They say, hey, man, what you here, man? I'm just here to support. I, drink a little coffee, hang out with the hoops. Next thing you know, you fired. He's sitting in your seat. Sidney Johnson looking like Doc Rivers right now.
Yeah.
It ain't feeling good right now, y'all. It ain't feeling good. It's not feeling good. And Washington, now it's like, do y'all know what y'all doing over there? Y'all went from a nepotism situation to this. How come y'all have a clean house and just start fresh with something? What? Just start fresh with something. Why?
I mean, this is basically some, retired good old boy network right now. At that point, that's what this is.
Yeah, well, at this point, I need some more transparency in the hiring process, Coach. Yeah. I need to see the resumes that came in for the job. Who all tried to be the head coach here? Let's have this type of conversation. I need some more transparency here, because the Washington Mystics, for all intents and purposes, and y'all remember, we was up here like 0-40. Remember?
Right.
0-40, and then then I said, wait a minute, y'all. They're not a bad team.
No,
they missing something. Elena Delle Donne should have came back and played with them, or they should have got something from Elena Delle Donne to put with these young scrappers, because they scrappy. They okay if they could get healthy. Then you looked up and they was knocking on the door to be in the playoffs, from 0-40 to almost in the playoffs with no help. And it's in spite of. So and they keep having to be in spite of. Hell no! If I'm Elena Delle Donne, I'm not signing back up to come to this.
So Sidney Johnson is an opt, and then he gets to fail up. Opt, basically, and then fail up.
Sidney looking like he got a job in the house, man.
Went from the field to the house, huh? Went from cotton to orange juice. Okay. Oh man, I'm
so confused. Okay, let me get back in these. And let me say, I believe Teaspoon wanted to depend on Crystal Robinson as her go-to, but she left early, which left her to rely on Sidney.
I would have left early too.
Crystal was like, "Oh, she should have took Teaspoon with her." Let me see. If you're not in the clique, you don't get no information or superficial info. You got to be in there. I hear you on that. It just puts hardcore Sky fans in a bad predicament to answer for the management doing questionable things. Oh man, I believe it was calculated because Jeff and Tyler worked together in player development.
Right. So yeah, that's not by
y'all starting to give me a headache now. Teaspoon came from player development as well, but Jeff wanted someone he knew. Did he want someone okay? And this is the question I'm going to ask.
Control.
Did he want someone he knew? Did he want somebody he controlled, or did he want another man in that position?
All the above.
Okay, all of the above. Dallas Cowboys is sitting CeeDee Lamb for the last 2 games of the season. Check your wagering as needed. Oh gosh, CeeDee must be on his way out of Dallas.
Well, there's no playoffs in sight, right? So.
Chicago retains a lot of these so-called assistant coaches. I believe they were undermining, because remember, Jeff was one of the development coaches too.
Oh, this plot thing. Y'all seen the vision. Look at it. Our chat better than yours. Go chat.
Yeah, we solving these we solving these mysteries.
Yep. We don't need no bus.
Let me see. Chicago retains a lot of those so-called assistant coaches. I believe they were undermining because Jeff was one of the development coaches too. Did not make me the head coach, but in light of the move he made, I was good with the owner taking over as head coach. You ain't firing me just because. That's good.
Yep.
Is that laughing mad loud? I don't know. Not Doc Rivers. Yeah, like Doc Rivers over. Who are some teams that are doing it right in the W?
That's green with it. We'll wait.
Okay, so I was gonna say, if you'd asked me that at the beginning of the season, I would have said Las Vegas without a hesitation.
Yeah, but we done got some snap crackle.
Has Las Vegas
Before.
hired has Las Vegas hired a general manager?
No.
Is Becky Hammond gonna be the general manager? Are they gonna run
Maybe.
their organization without a general manager?
We'll see.
Dallas hired Kurt Miller.
And then Kurt
The
Miller
Sparks
hired.
in 28 years. In 28 years, the Sparks had 32 coaches.
Well,
the New York Liberty just won their first championship in 28 years. So they just now kind of turning the corner. Connecticut, they had a coach that was okay, and she left and went to
she pulled her privilege card.
Yeah, went home.
I ain't never seen privilege so blatant in any
Now,
place.
the lady that was there, she didn't do such a bad job. Matter of fact, she left it better than she found it, but she ain't got a job right now.
Because the other Becky with the good hair wanted the job.
Then that right lady that was doing it all wrong down in Atlanta, she gone.
And you hired
Is that where the Gulf Coast? Is that where the Gulf Coast coach went?
Yeah.
Okay, so is Kirsten Bell headed there? So yeah, I don't know who's doing it right in the
Right.
and then Eric, you had the nerve to tell me to tell you some teams.
Right.
I don't know if it's a team. It ain't Seattle with their clunky selves.
No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say the Bouts.
Okay.
They ain't did enough to mess nothing up yet. All they did was try to put together a bench. Sheesh, Eric, you giving me a headache on a Friday. God damn, who's doing it right? I don't know. This right here, as this one right here, this one caught me off guard. I can't. Goodness, I can't even figure this out.
Man,
Here, hold on.
This some nighttime soaps.
Yeah, this was a good one, Coach, because now we get to the layers and people starting to say what they was realizing. I didn't even know. Let's go. Politics and BS click ups. You hear me? From the field to the house. You hear me? It look like he in the house now. If you know, you know. Damn. Okay, yeah. Sarah Williams actually played like Asia low key. I told you, Rewind. Hey, listen. Had her in her game after Asia. Ju found a good one right there. That's a good piece of potential. I don't know if Wody had found that one, but that was a good one. Ju turned in right there.
Well, potential coach.
Yeah, Sarah Williams. That girl's a potential baller. I wish EDD would return to the dub. She doesn't want to be in Washington. I like Elena Delle Donne in Las Vegas. I like Elena Delle Donne at the Vaux.
I don't know if EDD want to be on a court anymore.
I think EDD wants to be on the court in the right situation.
Okay.
And I don't think EDD and so Washington, the players
she using her.
Well, yeah, but the players in Washington could have been the right situation, but I think EDD had to make the stand that she made to be able to force their hand. I don't think if Elena Delle Donne played last season, I don't think that they fired the coach or the general manager this year.
All right. So
I think Elena Delle Donne took one for the team.
Okay,
to be able to help that. She thought that she thought she was. Now they hooked them up with this house nigga. I digress. I digress. Never mind. Man,
oh damn!
Don't get me started.
Look, you just damn Sydney.
Damn Sydney, and I had hope for Sydney. I was like, yes, all right. No.
Yeah, then go. Then here I go. Here I come.
Here you come. Yeah.
Did you remember this?
Negative Nelson over here.
It's fat. No, it's reality Richie.
Realistic Richie over here. All right. And the reality of the situation is
right. The reality.
In reality.
Yeah.
So again, Nadia jumped out, flexing, making the teaspoon higher, trying to keep Cooper. Then the clock has someone else in mind. Mm, 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 mm. This don't make no sense, man. I can't believe that. They got Teaspoon out there. I thought Teaspoon was gonna get a real chance. Come to find out, Teaspoon never had a chance. I hope
Never.
that they are. I hope that they are so much more appreciative of the knowledge and the skill that she brings to Unrivaled. I hope they're. I hope that they. I hope that she goes there and just has all the success that she can. Aisha was good. 32 coaches. I'm telling you, 28 years. I'll say my liberty, but let's see what happens next year. And that's what I said, Rasheen. I said New York. It took them 28 years to get it right. So I don't know if they got it right or if they got lucky this time. So this is why they got. This is why I didn't say them. But what I like about Brondello, and she probably can hear me anyway. What I like about Brondello is she played her bench. She took a chance on her bench. Even in the playoffs, she let her bench play. And that won her the game. And had Cheryl Reeves not have somebody to go to. If Cheryl Reeves had spent any time developing Alyssa Pilley and putting confidence in her, she could have put Alyssa Pilley on the floor, if for no reason than to foul people. But Alyssa Pilley can score in the WNBA, and Alyssa Pilley belongs in the WNBA. Y'all stop. Y'all cut that out. Alyssa Pilley, when she got a chance to get out there, she said she let it go. The girl had 21 points.
Yeah, I mean,
In 2 games at the crib, when y'all were trying to close it, you gotta let Pilley play. What do you think?
Reeves is just it's archaic, man. That's all. She gotta let some stuff go. Either you're gonna change with the times or you're gonna move on over. Move over.
Exactly.
Another
Okay.
spot. Get out the way, so.
Yes, White pulled her privilege card right on out. She pulled her white card out.
Yep.
Take it how you want to. Her last
Yep.
name or whatever. I don't know. So you figure it out. I think Indiana was speaking with Stephanie the end of 2023 season. They kept Christy in the dark. She left it better than she found it. She damn sure did. She damn sure did. But I told y'all, and y'all kept saying, nah, they gonna keep her 2 more years, Auntie. Now I told y'all she was fired the moment they went. And with the first pick, the Indiana Fever pick, that they didn't pick Christy Sides. The moment they picked Caitlin Clark, they were no longer picking Christy Sides. That's just the truth of the matter.
It was no longer the coach building the franchise. It was about the money.
Yeah, it was as soon as they said and with the first pick, and the little noise goes off. I don't know if they do it at the WNBA. Yeah. And with the first pick, yeah. They might as well just say, and you've been fired, because I told y'all she was fired the moment they picked that. Yeah, I told y'all. Mary Green gave me a headache. The Toronto Tempo are perfect. Haven't done a damn thing wrong yet. Oh, and they did. The first thing they did wrong was what they put after Toronto. Tempo, stop. Wrong. they messed up there. Because see, now they got to play with tempo. The minute they don't have no tempo, they are the joke of the league, bro.
Right.
The joke of the league, Ghost. Joke of the league. So they messed up with the name. Back to the drawing board on that one. I was hoping that tempo stood for temporary, and they was gonna come up with something else.
Right.
But
tempo, look, you could have said Tang or something.
Listen, yeah.
Tempo time. I don't know.
Who is developing Sarah Williams? The girl got post moves, damn, top 5 next year for sure. So the coach at Wisconsin, I forget her name now. Let me get her name up because
Mosley.
I want to make sure that I keep saying her name.
Coach Mosley.
Yeah, that's her. I want to make sure that I keep saying her name because this is another black female coach in college basketball that looks like she's trying to do some stuff the right way. And she had this kid 3 years now. Is that right? They play Indiana too tomorrow. I'm going to watch that game. Got to start paying attention to Wisconsin. Got to start paying attention to this kid at Wisconsin. Did things the right way. I don't know who else she gonna get in there to play. So I'm interested to watch and see who they got with this Sarah Williams. But hey, she's gonna be a problem. She's got a great skill set that she's working from. They're doing it the right way up there. EDD's back isn't backing though. Okay. EDD in Vegas for Valks, I agree. Yeah, I think her back feel better out west. Out that cold winter. I think her back feel better out west. I think she'd arrested that back. She got a year or 2 left in it. Especially if she can play next to Asia or somebody like that. Or in some new facilities and
Michael Carter. They say in the rush hour, Carter.
Seem like Mystics is gonna take Malonga at 3. She's already in DC working out. Oh, Bree Wayne, that's some more breaking news.
Okay.
I thought the
Agree to
Bouts was
Bouts.
gonna get Malonga, but you got Malonga. But do they need Malonga?
Huh. They need a
Somebody
guard.
posted on Discord she was at the Wizards game. Okay, at
They
4.
need a
Okay, I got
point.
you.
Mystics need a point guard.
Sides was a placeholder. She told Lynn she'd rather remain an assistant, but Lynn talked her in the head coach position with Sides bench CC in that Connecticut game. Her firing was officially stamped. Okay, you think she had some? She think she had a? You think she still had a chance until she benched CC? Okay,
She had to. That was good coaching at that point, if you ask me. But that's not what we're talking about. That's coaching.
look, like K-Sap said, what don't come out in the wash, gonna come out in the rinse. Who told me something about if you throw a lie in the river, it'll come up in 3 days? Who told me that? Who told me that?
We breaking it down.
Who told me that that's what they people used to say? Who told me that? Somebody, it's something like that. I might not be saying it all the way right, but let me know. Might be MJ Lover.
The river of denial.
Means Kiki might fall to 5 to the Valks. Okay. Fact says Peely can play. Absolutely. Peely could have gotten 15 to 20 on the Liberty. I'm glad. You glad Cheryl didn't trust her? Rasheen, you a hater. Facts, Peely was held back. I didn't like it, but I see her going to the Sparks.
I think she would be a difference maker, man, down the stretch.
I thought that Peely would have been left unprotected and Peely would have been a Valk. I was saying it from when she got there. I said, oh, Valk. Her and Rakia. Okay, so Bree Wayne, you got Paige going 1, Miles 2, Sifka 3rd, Malonga 4, Kiki 5, Powell 6, Centron 7, 8, Morrow. Okay. I'm watching the game with you, Auntie, Indiana versus Wisconsin. Yeah, we're going to see this game. We going to see this game. Yes, we're going to see that. We're going to see this game. Yeah, but everyone knew Fever were picking CC after the lottery. Why didn't they fire Sides then?
Okay. Just because it don't make sense.
Because the thing is, while you figuring out CC, you at least wanted somebody there who knew Aaliyah. Right? You needed somebody who knew Aaliyah. Aaliyah was very comfortable with Sides. Sides was Aaliyah's coach. They had won Rookie of the Year together. They had plans for what they was gonna do and how they was gonna bring CC in. So you couldn't shake it up that early. You couldn't shake it up that early because then you risk losing Aaliyah. Now remember when Aaliyah wasn't locked in the beginning? It was the trust that she had with Sides that allowed her to trust the process. Try these new things. Now Sides is gone. Aaliyah's feeling a little bit more comfortable, and they go see where this thing goes. With Steph White coming in there. Michael Carter was good. They needed a placeholder. That was you. It was you. You could throw a lie in the water, but in 3 days the truth is gonna come up. I knew it was something. I told you. I knew I was saying it wrong. I said it was MJ Lover though. I knew it was somebody. Yeah, throw a lie in the water. In 3 days the truth gonna come up. That's what happened. They threw a lie in the water. They threw the lie in the water, and in 3 days the truth came up. Sydney Johnson. Came floating right up, didn't it? Came floating right up, didn't it? Oh man, now it's just floating around the city. It's just out there now. Now we got to talk about it. Sydney Johnson. I like Peely, but I love my Liberty getting the title more. I know you do. I know what you were saying. Here I is. What's up, Mondo?
Asterisk.
Stop trying to put on asterisks on that thing. They 28 years they needed that thing. Yo,
yeah, man. Somebody.
AB is an afterthought. Everybody is an afterthought. It's all about the WNBA guys. CC. Well, yeah. AB is an afterthought now, but they got to keep AB in Indiana now. They can't let AB get away. I've been calling for AB to leave out of Indiana. I think that they got to convince her to have a career there. I think they betting on their bread and butter to be CC and AB. Or do you see them doing something different, Coach?
They probably can hold out, I mean, they want to go really, really white, wait for Reagan Beers or somebody like that. They trying to appeal to. I'm just saying, I would never be surprised, man. Depending on how pasty they want to go.
Let me tell y'all this. Let me say this, and I don't. This ain't even about race. If you think Reagan Beers is anything near what an Aaliyah Boston is, you fooling yourself.
Might wait with Toby,
she ain't no Aaliyah Boston either. Aaliyah Boston is generational. You ain't say Aaliyah Boston is something special.
No,
Aaliyah Boston is rookie of the year.
I agree.
They keep sleeping on Aaliyah Boston. They play Aaliyah Boston like she wasn't the rookie of the year, coach. Like somebody else won that. Or like nobody won it that year. It didn't count. I don't know what they think. But that girl but it's okay. It's okay. They gonna mess around and Leah gonna be retired and she gonna be on the sideline.
Yep.
Doing commentary. They're gonna be ran that girl out the building. AB Stats suffered this season. I feel bad for her. They need to roll out the red carpet for AB. Indiana goes nowhere without AB. Come on. And AB is generational. Yeah. AB is generational. That kid, everybody, you don't get to be a two. Was she a 2-time SEC Player of the Year, a Naismith winner, and an AP Player of the Year?
2-time. Was it back to back or 2 separate? I can't remember. Or was it 2 separate? I don't know if it was back to back, but I know she won it 2 times.
Nah, why are you trying to send AB to the tempo?
Why
you don't now, Mondo? You don't want AB at the Vaux? So you wouldn't take AB at the Vaux? Mondo. Don't do that to me. You wouldn't take AB at the Vaux, Mondo? You general manager down there. You sending AB to the tempo. You wouldn't take AB at the Vaux? Mondo. I don't know about you now. Generational center. You better believe it.
Oh, we got to all this because of Sydney.
Now Sydney over in the house serving lemonade.
What's the more sugar balls?
I can't believe this, y'all. I can't believe this. When Coach said it today, I said, I forgot what we was going to talk about. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Come on, Job. You coming with the lines. Come on. Finish the rap song. Defensive Player of the Year, National Player of the Year, National Champ, 2-time SEC Player of the Year, 2024 Rookie of the Year, etc. No, I got to rethink the whole thing.
Walking legend.
Yeah, I need you to rethink that 2023 Rookie of the Year. I got you. I follow you.
That's more hardware than CC.
Don't do that.
Oh,
there you go comparing. Now.
I ain't comparing.
They got a rule in Indiana. Nobody get to wear nobody get to wear their jewelry.
Let me do my Hidalgo count. Yeah, let me do my Hidalgo count.
Job, I cannot believe that you are really giving me. And I believe that you is this Full House that you are putting in the chat. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on a newspaper page. Love and tradition on the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. But there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, because all I see is a tower of dreams with real love bursting inside every scene. What? I can't believe you. I can't believe you are in the chat. That is, and it's Family Matters. I said Full House. It's Family Matters. I can't even believe you. And it's Urkel in them.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. You took me out with that one. Out of every scene. I can't with you. I can't with you, Joe. Where that came from, I have no idea. NBC Big Ten TV some as a rookie. Oh, you talking about her off the court work? Only hardware CC got is a hammer, some nails. Watching Coach saying AB has a better resume than CC. That's not possible in this world. Family Matters. Did I do that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Joe. Why? Gentle Walls. Mondo, go to work. Mondo, go to work. Just go to work, man. I don't even know. Go to work. It was a family show. We were talking about Family Matters. Steve Urkel and them. And then you stopped at Gentle Walls. Pause. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
pause. Where you at, Mondo? Where are you at? Oh, I forgot you retired. You living your best life with your wife. Hey. There you go. Hey, yeah, nothing like a lunchtime quickie. Go ahead. Hey. You didn't Mondo, you didn't earn the right. You hear me? You didn't earn the right. Okay, so after that Family Matters brief interlude, let's talk another coach. Because Sidney Johnson has just put a bad taste in my mouth about WNBA coaching everything. Man, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Snacks. I ain't got time for you. Mondo, go to work. Mondo, go to work. Kim Caldwell. Let's talk. Let's talk Kim Caldwell. What grade are you giving her in her non-conference performance so far? First year coach at Tennessee.
Right now, I'm going to give her a B because you look at what Kelly had last year to this year. So here's the thing. I'm going to give Tennessee, I think that's a great job of trying outside of a tree because sometimes you got to bring fresh eyes to it. Again, my concern is you're a mid-major coach that hasn't coached under those big lights yet. So my thing is, do you have that what I call that natural fortitude? Do you got that go as a coach where it doesn't matter what level you play and you're gonna be locked in and coach? Some people can't handle that. So right now, she hasn't been in an aggressive SEC away game type environment as a coach. It's and it's two different platforms when you coach in Marshall and you go to some hecklers, which is a smaller arena, way smaller arena, probably than that. I really feeling that right now they're pushing her to be. They want her to be the answer, the solution, and that's where I back away from her right now because I feel you're forcing Caldwell on me. Don't force it. Just let the work speak and see if they can maintain it. Great if so, but I don't think teams are going to lay down a lie when SEC plays because you have this recycled press from yesteryear that you got, from some coaches of yesteryear, I say, and so you kind of recycle and revise it. It's a revised, right? Phil. So I'll give her B because they're beating the teams they win and they're finding ways in the close games. They had some close games against Memphis. They're finding ways to be successful. But I'm not dawning genius or up and coming on her yet. I think it's also the just sometimes right place, right time. It's because of your schedule. So it puts you set you up as you're looking good. So you got hired at the right time where the schedule kind of played into your favor and allowed you to get some confidence going. And that's all I have. So I'm being kind by saying B. I really didn't want to say B, but I would look like a hater if I gave something lower than a B. So we're going to go B, almost B plus, but I'm right at a B minus right now with Caldwell. So great job of getting the energy and excitement and the culture turning around and using the talent that you have available to you and bringing a few people over with you. So if that, not even a few. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm at B just because because
I'm giving her an A, coach. I'm sold on her.
Okay.
What I like about I like the toughness of her. She came in and was like, "Hey, y'all might come in here and we might lose." And this is what I took her statement to say. She didn't say it like this, but basically it was like, "We might lose every game, but you're gonna know that you played Tennessee. You're gonna have to play us. You're going to have to beat us." And they show up like that. I love that. For the first time, for these coaches that are coming in and trying to fill Pat Summitt's shoes, this team is really taking on the the attitude and the leadership that I feel like she's bringing forward. If nothing else, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard fought. You're gonna have to get it. You're gonna have to get it done against us. So you're gonna have to figure it out. What I like about her also is that she knows the history. She lived that history. So she was on the floor playing with Pat and Gino in the stands recruiting, right? Recruiting players. She knows what what Pat meant to not just Tennessee, but women's basketball, right? So she understands that rivalry. She understands what people are expecting of her. And she came in and she didn't try to do it any kind of way that looks like what Pat Summitt would have done. Everybody else who showed up to me tried to do it kind of like what Pat done. They tried to put their own spin on Pat Summitt on Pat Summitt's way. And maybe it was because maybe I felt like that because they went with people that played for Pat and that were really close to Tennessee. But I just felt like she came in with a totally different attitude and an energy that I felt like wins. I think it wins. I think it wins. In the long run, it wins. And then I like that. I like the recruiting approach that she's taking. I like what she's doing with the players that she has there. So I'm sold her. I'm giving her an A. I'm giving her an A so far. She's gonna have to show me why she won't work. And the statement where she said, "I'm never gonna beat Pat Summitt, but I'm gonna try to be somebody that she would be proud of." I'm okay with that. As long as you know you're not gonna beat Pat Summitt. Some of these other ones, I think they thought they could beat Pat Summitt. You don't have a chance in hell being Pat Summitt. You can only try to be somebody that she would have been proud of, or somebody that would have came off her coaching tree. So yeah, I'm giving her an A so far, Coach. But I get where you're coming from with the B, and that's more X's and O's for you. And what will you do? What will it look like in the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, again, you already people say I don't give A for energy and effort. That should come from yourself, from self motivation. So again, like you said, I'm just looking at where they're at in the schedule and who they played this far. That's it, and then I'll go back to her style of play. It before was shunned because it was considered a predominantly black coach style of coaching, and so now these days, when it's someone of her background doing it, is acceptable, and it's using your basketball mind. So those are things I look at.
The other thing too is she has to know that Tennessee not playing with her. She has to know that Tennessee's not playing with her. Remember where Kelly Harper was at in her contract. Year before, Kelly Harper had just signed an extension. She had 4 years left on her contract. They didn't give a damn. They sent her to the crib. Her and you and your assistant coach husband. It's no income for your household after today, ma'am, except what you could get at the unemployment office. So she got to know coming in there like it's going to be a short leash. And you got to come. You got to show and prove. And I think part of it is going to be just in what she's able to bring in from a recruiting standpoint.
Right. I mean, people.
I don't know that Kelly actually recruited Horston and Rakia there, or did she end up with them there? That I don't remember. Like to me, Rakia wanted to leave Mississippi State and chose like Tennessee out of the portal once it was available. Okay. So I don't know, but I like the way she's moving and shaking in there. She's making it her own. Like no disrespect to Pat, but this is my house now,
right?
And I'm gonna run it how I see fit. Everybody else was still trying to tiptoe around Pat's stuff. No, pack it up and put it in a box and put it in the garage. Right. You're not living here no more.
Right.
And rest in peace, Pat Summitt. But everybody else was trying to still dust her stuff off and Anybody got time for that? Pack that old shit up. Pack that old shit. We got some. Hey, yeah, we doing something different around here. So for me, the fact that she even had the courage to be able to come in there and make them see that they ain't used to seeing 5 people at the check-in station at a time.
Right.
Like, Pat would never. And Pat ain't here.
Right.
And now that y'all over that part, y'all going in there. And for that, I give her an A, and I'm rocking with her from there.
So, but my thing is, it's just going to be interesting when she plays some of these upper tier SEC teams to see if that strategy changes or she stays with that same.
Oh, she's going to fall on her face. She's going to fall on her face in some of these games. She's going to lose. And to your point, I need to see how she bounces back.
Right.
And when the press isn't working, how quickly do you make your adjustments? And have you prepared your team with a plan B, C, D, E, whatever it is, for when you can't get the press what you need where you need it to be?
And I'm sure you should anyway when you're coaching at that level. Even great high school coaches have layers or progression, what we call progressions to your defense and progressions to your offense, or what you call interchangeable parts or counter plays or counter defense. And so if you're well studied or student of the coaching, the student of the game, then you're gonna be prepared best of the ability. The thing is, you don't want what we call information overload on players too. So you try to do it where it kind of progresses. You don't have to, but every place is different. Every place is different because at Stanford, when Tara was there, you knew you had to, do freaking engineering, basketball engineering to know all them plays. But to me, she keep it very simple.
The other thing she's been able to do, Coach, she's been able to land some recruits. She got Mia and Maya coming. She got Jada Civil coming. She got Prawl coming. Like, she's been able to land some top recruits into her program. First year in. And this is just based off what she was able to do at Marshall. I don't even know how long she was at Marshall. Was she at Marshall like 1 year? I don't even know. It wasn't like she had no real long career at Marshall. Was she there a year or two? She wasn't even there that long. And they were like, hey, we like you. It's something about her. I like her energy. I like her approach. I think she's young enough to relate. She's young enough to...
That's the part. That's the key part. Let's go back to that. That's the key part. With this generation, you got to be mature enough to be able to set boundaries, but young enough where that energy and that vibe carries over. And, that's why I stay the hell away from the sidelines, because it's just some days I got that, like I stay tuned in and something, man, just run the damn play, man.
Ain't talk about that playing all the time. Now go run the play.
Right.
I don't want to keep going back and forth with you now. But and you're right. You have to be, like you said, mature enough to be able to keep the daycare in line.
Right.
Lack of not being able to give them another name, to keep the team in line.
Right.
But young enough and relatable enough to allow them to be themselves and be individuals, right? And then be able to be able to also fit in this NIL thing that's going on, right? And one of the things she said about her team, she said her favorite thing about her team is that they're just funny human beings. Which means to me that
just resigned because of NIL. Larry basketball, Miami.
Old ass. Hating on the kids getting money. Who mad at kids?
That's all that was.
Who mad at kids getting money? I ain't getting paid. Well, your old ass ain't playing now. You know what I mean? That's just the thing about it. Come on, your old ass ain't even playing now.
No,
but for me, I'm excited about that. The fact that she was just like, they're funny human beings lets me know that they're hanging out and spending time and connecting outside of just basketball. And I think that's super important when you're trying to build a foundation to a team.
Now, I'm not saying I won't return in the near future to the sideline. I'm just saying
don't try to put out your LinkedIn announcement like I'm looking for work too, just in case they look at. I see you trying to make. Hold on, let me get you right. Go on.
I'm saying because
go tell them now, Coach. Go tell them now. Go tell them now.
No, I mean it's hard to get coaching out your system, but I'm trying to stay away because these younger coaches need to step up and really learn the game and connect. And I think it's been a career-long problem where coaches stay too long, and you need to let the younger coaches come in and bring in that freshness. So, I'm at the age where they call tweener, so I'm at the age where I need to move aside and let these younger assistants become head coaches and let them figure it out.
I'm gonna throw something at you, and you tell me what you think. I think that the pandemic hurt coaching, right? I think the pandemic hurt coaching in the sense that some of the coaches that would have bridged this gap got the hell out of coaching when the pandemic hit. I don't know where they went, right? And so now we have coaches that probably could have been gone. I'm not saying should have been gone, but could have been gone. Gino could have been gone, but who is there to take over at UConn? So I think
everybody's been riding with him. So everybody too tired. That's on the staff. It's too tired.
But that's what I mean. Like, to me, I think in that era when at the pandemic time, people made life choices, and it was like, man, I want to keep coaching. Gino seemed like he's gonna be here 17 more years.
Right.
All these coaches seem like they're gonna be here all these other years. Do I want to stay here? Do I want to go down a level? Do I want to go to a different level to try to get my head coaching experience or whatever that's going to be for me? And those coaches that would have been right next in line for a Gino, for a Kim Mulkey, for those type of, maybe not Kim, she may not be ready to go, but those to me, those coaches aren't here. There's this gap between what we got and then what's coming up. It's like, what the hell is the people
Right.
that
Nobody.
where are the adults in the room?
Right.
And I'm not seeing it. But it looked like y'all all went home. Mondo ass at the crib, you at the crib. Who else was a coach and ain't coaching no more? All y'all that went and sat at the crib. Y'all was next up. Y'all was next up. All y'all at the crib. Let me see what's going on here.
I mean, it's FM. It's easy to play when you got the, when you don't have to deal with money and pay a player, but you can make millions, but your players are struggling to eat. So yeah, it's easy to be a head coach.
But here's the thing though now, and this is the thing that I think you can be making millions and your players don't have to starve to eat anymore.
Right, exactly.
What can your brand?
Or it's not illegal to buy them pizza.
Yeah, I can buy. I can. We have options now, right? And so Deion talked about, I don't got a scholarship, but I got enough NIL where you can pay for school till I can get you on the scholarship.
Exactly.
Right. And so it's being able to take advantage of these type of opportunities. That I think more experienced coaches, if they were around, would be more willing to or have more energy to participate in than Gino. Gino, like, I don't got time for that.
Right.
I was a kid. I ain't had time. I don't got to think about what your brand gonna do. I'm worried about my brand.
I'm going to the dairy farm after practice,
Exactly. Man, he got stuff to do. He got stuff to do. Let me catch up on these comments. Let's see. I coached a team in the league where every team was equally bad, so he pressed and gunned. Problem she will have is every SEC team ain't equal or bad. No, they not. She gonna have some challenges.
Yep.
Yeah, Tennessee got a new starting five. A lot of the old team members is on the bench and thinking about why they didn't get in the portal. Yep. I give her a lot of credit because those young ladies believe in what she's saying. They drinking the Kool-Aid, Rasheen. They drinking the Kool-Aid and coming back for more. They like, man, let me get another cup of that. And the defense looks good against opponents who don't have quick and athletic guards. FSU and Memphis handled that press well. They handled the press well, but at the end of the day, they didn't beat them. At the end of the day, they handled the press well and took that L.
Yep.
Belief in your coach is half the battle of coaching.
You sound like a
Back that old shit up. Back that old shit up. Back it up.
Yeah.
Back it up. I'm gonna pump my brakes on Caldwell because Kelly Harper did upset LSU in the SEC semis year before last. Only reason they kept her job, in my opinion. Oh, you thought she was out? She had been gone. Okay, Bree Wayne. She definitely recruiting better than Kelly. She goes hard on the girls in practice. I watched their YouTube shorts during summer workout. She sounds like Pat. Okay. Yeah, she ain't trying to be their friend like Harper was. And by her not trying to be their friend, they respect her enough to trust her enough to be friends. Because they understand there's boundaries.
Yeah,
when anything ain't no boundaries there, run all over your ass. They ain't got to be your friend.
Yep.
Does Gino still have the energy and the relatability as a baby boomer?
That's a
Gino has to have
a choice.
Gino has to have the want to. To me, Gino, all Gino has to have is the want to. Kim Mulkey, I don't know if she got the energy or the relatability, but she up there just a rock, paper, scissors and putting that makeup on and clicking on for that TikTok and shit. You seen her dancing in the video, everything. We gotta practice. You seen her in the rap song in the video?
Right.
She at least has the want to.
Right.
So I'll take that.
That's adaptation.
I'm not sure I'm ready for a change. The pandemic and NIL took out UVA men's coach 2 weeks before the season started. I just don't understand. Pre-NIL was plantational. That's why Saban left. He can't boss nobody around.
No.
Next up, grooming of successors, even in politics, business, etc., seems to be missing. People in the seats don't want to get out the seat. Well, shit, we don't want them to get out the seat because they got all the knowledge. The people behind it. Have y'all been when the last time you really went in a fast food restaurant? When the last time you really went in there? Man, they don't know what buttons to push on the thing. It ain't no customer service. They struggling with giving you your change and stuff. And more, I'm seeing these videos where people go behind the counter. Have y'all seen them? These people going behind the counter, smacking the shit out of people behind the counter, fixing their own plates. Come on now. Think about this. You go to your local grocery store. They can't hardly ring up the stuff. It's pitiful. Like training.
You ordered the kiosk.
Man. Listen, I go in there and I look for. I don't know if they hiring these people on purpose to make me want to serve myself. Man, I look for the kiosk every time I go to. Oh, you at the register? Gave me my change wrong last time, and gave me too much money, and they got an attitude at me because I'm saying the change wrong. I ain't messing up, girl. You done gave me back $50. I handed you a $10 bill. But my bill was $8.92. You done handed me back $52.37.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Are you trying to say I did something wrong? I'm trying to help you keep your job. I'm trying to keep your. I'm trying to help you keep your job because your job. You're gonna be in jail at the end of the day because your drawer gonna be $57 short. Stupid.
Right.
Listen, I'm in there looking for. Man, I'm so happy to just.
I'm
so happy to check my own self out. Right. I'm so happy to check my own self out, man. Please. Yes, we lack, man. People lack soft skills. They lack training. They lack empathy. It's so many things. For as hard as I work for my money, I'm not gonna walk in here and have you talk stupid to me.
Right.
Oh, I just ain't doing it. Remember, because I'm old school. I'm old enough where you went in there and they was taking too long. Can I get you a Coke or something? While you wait, you want a free apple pie or something? My bad. It's a long line. Have a seat. Kick your feet up. Let me wash your windows on your car. None of that now. Right. Just wait. Your food ain't ready yet. It's gonna be about 9 minutes.
Wait a minute. When I go one of my night times, she got the sexy red bust down. Like, can I have you? Let me get the fish sandwich. That's all you want? The fish sandwich? Like, let me get a cup for the drink. That's it. I
know how to order. I've been ordering, Coach. I've been ordering fast food my whole life. I worked in the fast food. I know how to order. I want a number one with cheese, no onions, with a Coke. Can you slow down, please? Damn it.
Wait a minute. All right.
What you want for the drink? I'm not finished telling you about what I want to eat first. If you would listen, man.
Wait a minute. We supposed to be talking about picks for the weekend, right?
Yeah. Let me get to your picks before we get ready to get out of here. Cause I'm trying to tell y'all. Out. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Machine Beats, no lies told. I'm telling you. Miss D at Sweet 201, what's up, fam? Count change, hell. What about cursive writing? Don't get me started. I met a kid. I met an adult, 22 years old. Can't write her name in cursive or fill out an envelope trying to mail something out. Can you tell me where I put my address? Girl, if you don't, just send an email, goddammit. Just send an email. Oh, God, Lee. I'm worried. Okay, but never mind. I digress. Let me get your picks.
Let's go. What we got?
You about to order Wendy's in the chat? Don't get no Wendy's in the chat. Don't get. I wasn't suggesting Wendy's in the chat today. Hold on. Let's get these picks in. So, Coach, I'm not even gonna ask you about today because I don't know enough about them to know if you right or not.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, you tell me what you know about. So Dillard at Louisiana.
I'm gonna go Louisiana. Dillard is it still NAIA? That's a HBCU, New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm going Dillard because I've been there before, and I don't know where the Louisiana Raging Cajuns is located. So I'm going Dillard.
I think that's Monroe, Louisiana.
Okay. Park University Gilbert at Grand Canyon.
I'm going Grand Canyon. Park, is it that the Park University out of Chicago or out of Park? It might be one in California as well.
Here's the thing that I know why I know not to pick Park University Gilbert, because they name don't even come up in the little blue font color on ESPN where it's clickable. It ain't even clickable. You can't even get no ESPN don't even have information on them. So I knew not to pick them. Yeah, Louisiana and Grand Canyon. Okay. Rolling into Saturday. It's really just only one Saturday game. Oregon and Illinois. What do you think about that one?
Oregon and Illinois?
Yeah, it's Deja. Dillard is playing Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns.
Oregon and Illinois?
Yeah, Oregon and Illinois. So Deja's in Champaign, Illinois. Deja.
I'm going to go Illinois.
Okay. Yeah, I probably would too. Washington at Northwestern. That could be an interesting one.
Washington and Northwestern. I'm gonna go Washington if they're still playing the way they played USL. I liked how they were playing.
I'm going Washington too because I just feel like they played some teams pretty close.
Yeah, I like.
Ms. D said Grand Canyon playing the judo team. I ain't got time. Should be good. Okay, you got Illinois.
Did you say a judo team?
No. It don't even say JUCO. It say judo, like they doing jujitsu judo. MSD probably meant JUCO, but it was just funnier for judo for me. Damn it! Like that was,
my goodness.
They ain't even playing basketball. Western Kentucky at Kentucky. Western Kentucky at Kentucky. In-state rival game.
Kentucky. That's the Hilltoppers. The Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky.
All right.
So I'll do the Wildcat. Was it Kentucky Wildcats?
Yes, Wildcats. So Sunday, big day Sunday. Everybody's back to work Sunday. Everybody's back to work Sunday, starting early, noontime. Who watching with me? Virginia at Notre Dame. Who you got?
Notre Dame. Hill Dog. Go.
Yeah, me too. Jacksonville at Alabama.
Alabama.
Man, I can't even believe. Did you just take the extra second to just throw me off?
Yeah, I did.
Like he was like really like Jacksonville. Like no, he wasn't really thinking about Jacksonville. Michigan State at Maryland.
I'm going Maryland.
Oh wait, I see you asking Miss. Is any of these games on TV? Let me go back real quick. As for today, Park University Gilbert at Grand Canyon is on ESPN Plus. Dillard at Louisiana. No, they don't have no information about TV or tickets. Just that it's in the Cajun Dome at Lafayette in Lafayette. Saturday's games. Let me see. Saturday's games, real quick. Now they got Creighton at St. John's. I don't know why, but they'll be on Fox at 1:30 on Saturday. Maybe they just needed something to put there. I don't know. There's some games on Big Ten Network. A lot of stuff on ESPN Plus. The Kentucky game is on the SEC Network Plus. Probably had that on in the Discord. I don't know that I'm going live for any of these games on Saturday. Unless y'all see something on Saturday, y'all want me to go live for it, let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably do some therapy and watch some other stuff. Sunday, like I said, y'all let me know who's watching with me. Notre Dame, 12 o'clock. Let me know if we should be live for Notre Dame at 12 o'clock. That's on ACC Network. Michigan State, Maryland is on the Big Ten Plus. Jacksonville, Alabama on the SEC Network Plus. Coming on down. Providence at UConn. That's probably going to be on SNY. Who you got?
UConn.
I'm of course live for Wofford at South Carolina, 2 o'clock on SEC Network. Who you got?
Let's see.
Albany, or Albany at LSU.
LSU.
I hate that this game is on at 2 o'clock because I want to see this one too. I'm gonna have to watch it on two different screens. So y'all have to tell me which one y'all want me to show in the Discord. The South Carolina game, which I think is on the SEC Network, or Ohio State at Rutgers, which is on the Big Ten Plus Network. Y'all got to tell me which one we want to see. Colorado football is also Saturday. We live Colorado football. Skull Buffs. Okay. Ohio State Rutgers. Who you got?
Ohio State.
Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech.
GT.
Winthrop at Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I don't know. Every time I say Winthrop, boy, I see him on here. I think about Trading Places. I don't know why. I think about the movie Trading Places. And his name wasn't even that. I don't know why. Dan Aykroyd is in my head in jail every time I see Winthrop.
Right.
I have no idea. It's weird. Louisville at Boston College.
Louisville.
Brown at TCU.
TCU.
Purdue at Iowa.
Iowa. Purdue has nothing but that one young lady.
You act like Iowa got so much more. Don't do that. Like they just stacked up at Iowa. Don't do that. UT Rio Grande Valley at Texas. North Carolina at Miami. Are we watching the Texas game at 4 o'clock? Y'all let me know.
North Carolina at Miami.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm gonna go with North Carolina.
All right. Nebraska at UCLA.
UCLA.
New Mexico State at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Clemson at NC State.
Clemson. Upset.
I need to know this. This game is at 10 o'clock at night. Threes in the chat. Threes in the chat if we are live for USC Michigan. Threes in the chat if y'all staying up with me to watch USC Michigan. Threes in the chat. Michigan at USC. Who you got?
Michigan at USC. USC.
All right. Y'all let me know about that Michigan USC game. All right, let me see here. Any games on TV? Alabama rolling. Okay. We watching Notre Dame. Colorado football Saturday. Political Lil, the Rashard McCants. Wrote this week, 2005 NC Ontario champion. I'm a big UNC men's basketball fan. Wow. Okay, you like Rashard McCants, son? Tell me about what's that book about? Is that about his experience at Tell me what that one is about. Rutgers for sure. I haven't seen them play yet this year. Okay. South Carolina. Who is Ohio State? Who is Ohio State? What? Love me some Ohio State. South Carolina. It's a head shaker. Oh, really? Special recon tactics. What you talking about, Mondo? I just watched Maryland versus Copeland State, and Maryland don't look good at all. They are pretenders. Okay, threes. Okay. So Michigan, USC, we gonna find out what Swords and them if they can do anything. McCants is an op. Here come MJ Lover. How did McCants get to be an op? We was just talking about McCants as an author, and you say McCants is an op. About for what? MJ, why is he an op? I think USC blows them out. Yeah, I don't think they got nothing for USC, but we're gonna watch it together. I just wanted to see if y'all was staying up that late to hang out at 10 o'clock on a Sunday, because I know y'all got stuff to do on Monday. That's all.
Oh my goodness.
What you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, it's been fun. I enjoyed these picks. We went down the
let me make sure it ain't nothing on Monday.
rabbit hole.
I need to ask you about, because I don't see you again until Tuesday.
We got one more to ask me about.
I'm just double checking Monday's games. It's no so Alcorn State at Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
They ranked though. Delaware at Harvard. Y'all know I don't miss Dr. T playing. Dr. T played Monday at 1.
I think Harvard's gonna handle business.
Is Harvard gonna get in the tourney this year, Coach? Is Dr. T taking them to the tourney?
It looks like it, but they're gonna have to win though. They can't lose their conference. They gotta win.
Billy Ray Valentine said he was special recon tactics. Oh, not Billy Ray. Don't get me started on Billy Ray. He said, "Motherfucker, moi." Crying in the joint. My motherfucker, moi. My limo was right outside. Oh man, everybody went to Billy Ray house. It was a good time at Billy Ray house, wasn't it? Oh, it was a good time. It was a stone cold blast, my man. You heard me? It was a good time at Billy Ray. Billy Ray Valentine house. Then that party was over, man. Billy Ray told everybody get out his house. He said, "Who's been putting out that cools on my floor?" I ain't fooling with y'all. I'm not fooling with you, Mondo, on no trading places. Karate man, oh man, he do the quarter pint of blood technique.
Right man, bleed on it. Outside, bleed on the inside.
They bleed. Karate man bleed on the inside. Man, he said he do a quarter pint. He said, "Man, do a quarter pint of blood technique. Quarter pint of blood drop out your body."
He said, "Oh!" He said, "Oh!" And how he did it. Look,
Billy Ray Valentine on the 4th floor. Me and Mondo been doing classic movies all day. It started with Coach up there messing with me with that soldier story. Now we are trading places. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching all movies today.
No, when Eddie Murphy did the karate.
That's why they call him a snitch for exposing human trafficking. What? Oh wait a minute. Are y'all talking about Rashard McCants? Okay, y'all got to tell me about this. What's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. A grads for African American Studies. MJ that went deep. I'd have missed something. McCants
Okay.
is a snitch on UNC after they hooked him up in the academics and off the court. He needed some grades. Oh goodness, MJ letting it out. Oh man. Oh goodness, MJ, I can't wait to hear the rest of this story in the Discord. I can't wait to hear this Rashad McCants story in the Discord. This is gonna be interesting, and I'm sure. We're back with a full. It's Frisky Risky Friday, and it's a full slate of weekend picks coming up sometime between now and 6. I don't know. We got to see what time the picks start coming in. You're gonna have to explain that. I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah, I got to hear about that one. Coach, what you got before you get ready to get out of here?
Man, be great in your preparation. Become excellent performance. This is the second day of Kwanzaa. This is self-determination.
Cootie
Chakalia.
Chakalia.
On that, always remember you can be the best and you are the best. We appreciate it. Without you, there's no us. Make sure you buy an Auntie Cessa Coca-Cola.
What's up with the human trafficking? Did you hear about human trafficking? Y'all got to tell me the human trafficking story. Did I discuss a doggo talking about AZ Foot? Oh goodness, let me tell you. I don't know if he was here. They told me that Juju told me on the last show. That girl was reading that thing. They say, "What do you think about AZ Foot?" I don't, and that's what the fuck she supposed to say. I don't think about. What am I thinking about AZ Foot for? I'm Hannah fucking her doggo. What am I thinking about AZ Foot for?
That's a great response. Great response.
What? I don't think about her, and I shouldn't. She should be thinking about me and that L I gave her. Ask her what she's thinking about me. Man. Yeah, that's what I said about that one, Miss D. I was so glad that they shared that with me. I ain't even seen it, but that was when they told me that's what Hannah said. That was she post had said. Thinking about AZ for what? For what? Nah, I'm not thinking about AZ. I'm not thinking about AZ. Y'all better be thinking about AZ and if she can get healthy. Because all I'm thinking about is National Player of the Year, nosegay, and trying to win a championship. And I told y'all, I felt like Hannah feels like. No, I mean that, Miss D. She gave her an L. According to the Supreme Court, college sports was a system of exploitation modeled after slavery. That's why it was abolished and NIL came into play. Oh, I got you.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, if somebody asks you, that's like, that's like, hey, Michael, what are you thinking about Magic? I'm not. I'm thinking about me and what I'm finna do. That's all I had to think about the chip. She ain't left the gym since last year. She ain't thinking about AZ Foot. AZ Foot ain't. I done played more basketball than AZ Foot. I done played more basketball in my 1 and 10 games. My 1 season in 10 games that AZ played her whole basketball career. I'm not thinking about her. I wish her the best. Hope she get healthy, but I ain't thinking about her. Nah, she ain't on my mind. She ain't on my mind. That what she told. She said exactly what she should say. I don't think about. I don't. For what? AZ should come back and lay the smack down in a rematch game. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that AZ. See, here's the thing, Miss D. Because AZ already had to sit out this season, I'm not convinced that AZ is healthy. I'm not convinced that AZ is healthy. Your healthy knee don't have to just one bump don't have you sitting back down with your knee. I'm not convinced that AZ is healthy. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It's a lot of players. It's a lot of great talent at UConn that I don't think is going to leave there healthy enough to have a really solid WNBA career, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because they went there healthy and they went there with the intentions of being great pros, but their careers will be cut short.
Cut short.
And I don't know if that's Gino's fault, if it's the weather, a combination. I don't know what it is, but it's unfortunate. Ayanna Patterson says she feel like her body is failing her. AZ Foot can't stay healthy for a whole season. Y'all don't even believe in Paige knees, and she got 2 brand new knees. They Moki design. I don't know. Kennedy Smith knee looks all healed up, and AZ, I don't know. Right, Kennedy out there, like Kennedy might dunk or something. AZ, you've been getting your knee together for your whole career. That's concerning. That's concerning for me. So I don't know. It might not have been the right choice for AZ. UConn might not have been the right choice, but we'll find out. And I'm sorry, Mondo. That's just how I feel. And they should be thinking about AZ, but y'all should. The Huskies should definitely be thinking about AZ. Yeah, Moki design knees. She got the Moki knees. Them Kim knees. Man, look at Kim. She got them drop downs. They don't even creep.
The drop down.
Kim got them drop downs. It ain't no hesitation. It ain't no hesitation. You was talking about how C. Vivian Stringer was pushing that chair around and everything. Kim, but it's time when the game, Kim, it ain't a second thought. She dropped down in that squat and get the coaching. You hear me?
Yep.
Listen, I don't know what she oiling them knees with.
C. Vivian Stringer holding the back of the chair, man.
And see, that's the thing. AZ was injured before she got to UConn. So to me, when you get there, they're supposed to help you get back healthy. That's what we're doing with Adele Tack, right? You leave and come there so that they can give you the best care and everything in the world. That girl been there, they can't get her. They have not been able to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. I'm just saying.
That's on them. That's on them.
Another word for the Discord. You know how I go. Bud is one of the greatest shooters I've ever seen, too. It's a shame. Sniper. Yeah. Sniper. People in the WNBA they should have had to have been thinking about AZ coming. If AZ had been able to play sniper, you don't think she can shoot them logo threes? You don't think she scores a whole lot of points? AZ might have been rivaling somebody to break a scoring record. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over. Party's not over. Jam. Okay, Mondo, I got you. It ain't over. Thank you. AZ jam for me now. I'm just saying. Dum baby. You know what he said? Yeah. Fudd is one of the great. Yeah. No, get out of here. It's unfortunate for AZ. Her mom went through the same thing and cut her WNBA career short. And you mess around, and KK won't be there next year either if you don't get the treating her right.
Remember, I talked about it earlier. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Remember, I brought it up. They thought I was talking crazy. They thought Coach was talking crazy.
Coach, I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you. Dum baby. Oh yeah. Oh, Teddy jam for me. FM. You know how I go. So is it genetic with AZ? Could your knees just be genetically bad? Just your family got bad knees.
I mean, yeah, there's people that just have with ankles, man, just different. It's just genetics, physiological makeup, as they say. Use the big words.
Yeah, I think it goes beyond the strength trainers, though. I think it's beyond the strength trainers.
Or maybe she don't want to play for Grant.
No. Yeah, Dawn and Parker got them Kenny knees.
Oh yeah, man. They be like this.
The Jet Smith, boy, he ain't nobody beating him to the to the screen though. But Dawn still work out though. Y'all see Dawn every day. Dawn every game day. Y'all see her with her picture. She working out still every day. She just ain't dropping it like it's hot like that. But Kim got them drop downs.
Dawn ain't got no motion though. You see that when she walk up the sideline. That's why she only get up on the sideline when needed.
Listen. Dawn got about a good 5 more layups in them knees. She not wasting that. She ain't wasting that. She gonna have to cook one more player. I don't know who it is, but she got about 5 more good layups in them knees. You hear me? She ain't wasting them.
She gonna have to cook a player, huh? She gonna have to cook a player one time.
Drip working out his slides, slippers. Drip workout every game day. body by Benetti. Dawn's stronger than y'all think. Her knees look messed up, but she's stronger than you think. Not the knees doing the Tootsie Rolls. now she doing box jump with them knees. Don't sleep on Big Drip. Don't sleep on Big Drip. Y'all, it's been fun, Coach. We made it. But no basketball games on. We talked to y'all for a whole week.
Y'all kept coming back. We appreciate you all.
We appreciate that. This was a blast. We got to talk about some stuff that we would have never got a chance to talk about in this break. But now it's on to conference play, y'all. It's on to conference play now. When we see him again on Tuesday, it's gonna be all serious. It's gonna be serious in here, Coach. None of that joking. None of that joking around no more, Coach. It's gonna be serious.
Run the play.
It's gonna be serious. I'm gonna watch Kentucky tomorrow too, Bree Wayne, just because you said watch Kentucky, but I didn't want to. But because you said so, we will. Pretenders and contenders, we finna find out. Now we get into the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that we finna find out who everybody is. Y'all, it has been a blast. I hope everybody had a great holiday week. I made it home. Chat kept me company on the road. Miracle Rider Few is home and off the road. That's what's up. I'm back at some point with Mr. Lover, Big Daddy Long Dog himself.
Go straight
for the weekend picks, talks, bets with MJ Lover 23 coming up later on today. And with that, y'all, we finna get ready to get out of here. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm in the Discord. We